the hell's returning these kicks? So I know it's like people like to gloss over special teams, but like the Lions got a good special teams unit, man. And like the guys we've seen back there returning kicks, the one guy we saw excel returning kicks, not on the team anymore.
Not on the team.
Godwin and BK, not on the team.
Not on the team.
Maurice Alexander, not on the team.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone, man.
Justin Jackson,
not on the team.
What are we doing?
It's pretty wild when you think about it. Start a poll, young sus. Who do you think will be returning kicks for the Lions next year?
Craig Reynolds.
I feel
like he blocks.
Khalif Raymond. Jameson Williams. Or I'm looking at defensive backs. Who else can we put back there?
I know someone in the chat. I didn't see who it was. They said
Juju
Okuda,
Hughes,
which I don't
know.
He's never done that.
This is wild. So we don't have, like you said, we are coming down to it. Godwin was our guy last year for kickoff returns.
Yeah.
Godwin was the guy last year. Obviously, he had a little butterfingers. He had a little problem holding on to the ball. So they brought in a guy from the XFL in Maurice Alexander, and all he did was break off explosive returns in preseason. And we said it. This is a spot where you can win a job in preseason, is kickoff and punt return. If you show you can take that ball 60-plus yards out of your end zone, which he did, you can win yourself a spot on this roster.
Yeah.
And I guess it wasn't enough. He's gone. We're like, okay, Godwin's gone. Did it last year. Maurice is gone. Looked good in preseason. Okay. Trenton Benson, probably next guy lined up for there. Another quick twitch guy, another explosive guy. He's gone. What the f*** going on here? I don't see a guy on this roster like Khalif Raymond. It's got to be Khalif Raymond. There's nobody else on this roster that I'm like, okay, yeah, this is who it's going to be.
And he ranked top 10 in return yards. So it's definitely probably Khalif. We do got the poll up. We got Craig Reynolds in there, Jameson Williams, Khalif Raymond. I think I put another name in there too. I saw some names, people saying Jefferson. But
Jamar Jefferson, no.
Yeah.
I cannot see that. I don't think he's an explosive runner, and he struggles catching the ball. Do you feel comfortable having him receive kicks?
No, and I'm not saying he can't catch the ball or anything like that. Well, yeah, no, you're right. He can't catch the ball.
Jamar Jefferson can
obviously can't. He's not great at it.
Yes,
and he hasn't gotten any reps. I mean, maybe he's getting reps in the close practices we haven't seen. I will say this though: in the open practice, no. In the open practice, Amon-Ra St. Brown was taking some punts.
Amon-Ra St. Brown again. Do not want Amon-Ra St. Brown returning kickoffs.
Yeah, I don't.
Do not want Jameson Williams returning kickoffs. These are high leverage. Obviously, high leverage doesn't matter, but they're exposing them to more injury. These are they've tried to get kickoffs out of the NFL for a reason, because these are the plays where people get hurt the most. These are guys fully grown. Imagine having Braylon Edwards running at you after getting a 30-yard head start. Like, you don't want that to happen. You don't want those problems, bro. Promise you. So having guys like that back there who are imperatives running at you after getting a 30-yard head start. Like, you don't want that to happen. You don't want those problems, bro. Promise you. So having guys like that back there who are imperative points on your team, like if it is Jameson Williams or Amon-Ra St. Brown, is a complete no. I don't think Dan Campbell will do that. I don't think Brad Holmes will allow Dan Campbell to do that. Those guys are too important, too vital to this team's success. Now, Khalif Raymond, that's where it goes down. He's your wide receiver 5. But Quintez Cephas gets hurt a lot. Jameson Williams starting off the year hurt, at least the first 4 weeks of the season. Do you feel comfortable having a guy who the first 4 weeks of the season is your wide receiver 4? God forbid Quintez Cephas goes down, is your wide receiver, or he'll be your wide receiver 5. God forbid Quintez Cephas goes down, he's your wide receiver 4. Do you feel comfortable having him return kickoffs on top of his duties already returning punts? I'm fine with him returning punts, but having him do both on top of being an important part of the offense is a lot to put on a guy's plate. And puts him out there a lot more to be injured. So it's tough. I would feel much more comfortable having a guy like Godwin Igwebuike, having a guy like Maurice Alexander or Trinity Benson, where you know that, this is what they do. This is what they're going to be doing for the team. If they get in there as your wide receiver 6, that's a plus. But they're on this team to return kickoffs. So it's, man, I don't know. It kind of blows my mind. On top of, we'll get into our biggest takeaways from the cuts in the next segment, but I thought Maurice Alexander showed enough. I really did. I thought he did enough to prove that he deserved to be on this 53-man roster. Now, he might clear waivers. Godwin might clear waivers. More than likely,
I think Godwin clears waivers for sure.
More than likely, one of those two will clear waivers. So you can have one of those guys and you bring him in, and maybe in week 1 at Philly, it's Godwin back there, and all is good. But still, I kind of wanted an upgrade from Godwin Igwebuike. I'm not going to lie.
I did too. And Alexander provided that.